Before I get into the main point of this video, please note that I am perfectly fine with you guys using my characters. Hell, you don't even need to ask for my permission. But guys, there are some rules to you guys using my characters that I need to tell all of you. Here are some rules of what you can and can't do with my characters, with some stuff in between the do's and don'ts in there as well. Anyways, let's begin with the cans, meaning the stuff that you are allowed to do with my characters. First and foremost, I am perfectly fine with you using my characters. Oh, and I should probably specify that you need to credit me in your video within 30 minutes of the video's upload, or I will have to kindly ask you to take your video down. Second, I am perfectly fine with you making them a troublemaker if the character on my channel is a non-troublemaker, and vice versa. But I would prefer it if you made them what they are on my channel. For example, my Gerard character is a troublemaker, and I would prefer it if you make them a troublemaker, but you can make them a non-troublemaker if you want. I'm fine with that as well. Okay, now on to the stuff I am absolutely not okay with you doing with my characters. First, you are not allowed to fetishize my characters, especially if they are not at the age of consent. And since my state's age of consent, being New York, is 17, you will not be allowed to fetishize my characters if they are not 17 years old. This should also go without saying, but if you live in a state where the age of consent is 18, then you cannot fetishize them if they are not 18 if you live in a state where the age of consent is 18. And no, before you comment, if you make them in adult form, that is considered a workaround to this rule, so you will not be allowed to make them in adult form, and then fetishize them immediately afterwards. Animation Sensation 02 had to deal with a similar situation with Alexis the Coolest Kid 2K2 around 2 months ago. And guys, last thing before I get to the second can't, if I catch you fetishizing my characters, I am going to ask you to take your disgusting video down. Number 2, you are not allowed to make YouTube channels under my characters' names. Now, you might be thinking, Rick, what do you mean by this? Essentially, you are not allowed to make a YouTube channel, take a screenshot of one of my videos, crop the image, make them your profile picture, and make the character's name your channel's YouTube handle or username. I'm absolutely not okay with you guys doing either of those. If you do this, that is considered copyright infringement, and I will, mass report your channel and get it taken down. Now, this kind of goes back to the first thing you are allowed to do with my characters. You must give me credit in your description or title. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You need to give me credit in your video within 30 minutes of your video's upload, or I will have to ask you to take your video down. Anyways, that's all from me. I will be back with the new Grounded video tomorrow. See you guys later. Goodbye.